Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? We live, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this screen yard working. My people's in the building. We'll see what's up. Had a special person come through. You know, as usual, the screen yard be acting crazy, and it's acting crazy at the wrong time. Usually, I have a trick for it, and the trick's not even working. You see, bro's still there. Then Sir Early could have waited. I said, man. I don't know what this thing is doing, man. It just don't want to send out this link. Look. What this thing is doing, man. It just don't want to send out this link. Look. What this thing is doing, man. It just don't want to send out this link. It's always something crazy. Yo, what's the deal? We back at it. Y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, if you hear me, you still in the building, just hit that link right there. We got three people, 3,000 in the building. What's up? We up here on a late night, little stagnated as usual, you know, but it's all right. We here now. Like I said, came on the late night to get with my peoples as usual, per usual. But tonight we was having a little situation. Was I have a special guest up here, but this as usual, this link is always giving us a problem. Just give me a second. I see moves that Lily. Okay, they go right there. So here we go. Is always giving us a problem. Just give me a second. I see moves that Lily. Okay, they go right there. So here we go. Something's still wrong. Yo, what's going on, bro? Just give me a second. I see moves that Lily. Okay, they go right there. Oh, nah, it's you. You got to turn off the YouTube now, bro. Just give me a second.
What's good with you?
Yeah, what's the word? Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on with it, fam?
What's the word?
What's
Yo,
poppin'?
man, I'm just chilling, man. You let the people, it's up there, but you let the people know who you are. The word.
It's your boy Iceburg, Snub, Roxbury's own.
Chilling, man. You let the people, it's up there, but you gotta turn that thing off or turn it down, man, because it's giving feedback.
Roxbury's own.
You let the people, it's up there, but you gotta turn that thing off or turn it down, man, because it's giving feedback.
Oh, hold on real quick.
Yeah, you don't need that no more. You don't need the YouTube part no more. Turn it down, man, because it's
You hear me now?
Oh, hold on real quick. I always can hear you, but I'm hearing myself. It's double up because you still got that YouTube on.
All right, hold on.
You hear me now? Oh, hold on real quick. I always can hear you, but I'm hearing myself. It's double up because you still got that YouTube on. All right, you hear me now?
What's good with it, my G? You hear me now?
Yeah.
What's the word?
All right. So yeah, I was saying, did you let the people let the people know where you from and stuff like that?
It's your boy Iceberg Snub. I'm from Boston, Roxbury to be exact. Interville, Blue Ave, the real Blue Ave, not the movie.
That's a good way to put it. So will you let us know what growing up on from Interville, Roxbury, Massachusetts, Boston? How was it growing up in that area?
Shit, that's the hood. Growing up in that area is like everywhere else. My nigga, poverty, crime, dirty police, gang violence. You know what I'm saying? Drugs, shit. My hood is actually the place where the Adidas shit started, Adidas Park and all that. I mean, Adidas crew and all that.
Word. I mean, can you elaborate it on it a little bit more than that, or
Shit, growing up around there, man, was just a lot of gang violence, a lot of drugs early in the game and shit. Like my
no?
hood is like,
No, I just meant you can still carry on, but I was saying as far as the Adidas part, like the Adidas shit.
oh yeah, the Adidas Park, man, that came from a few older heads from my hood and shit, man. They was called the Adidas crew. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing the Adidas up in the tree and on the sneaker lines and shit like that. And that shit became a Boston thing, but man, that shit started in my hood. So when like a lot of people throw up threes and shit like that, man, that shit started in my hood, bro. But it's a Boston thing too, but my hood really gravitated to that shit and really rep that shit. You know what I'm saying? We was in the Time magazine, we've been in the complex and all that.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's
So
some real Boston shit.
okay. So what of me being familiar to that place? What is it like? It's two sides of Intervale Street, or like it's a yeah? Because one side is Columbia. Is it a difference from being from the Columbia Road side and the Blue Hill side?
Nah, the only side that splits is the opposite side, Warren Street. Like back in the days, we were feuding with cats on that side. My side was feuding with the cats on the hill. But from Blue Hill all the way up to Columbia Road,
Right,
that's
goes up. My fault. Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
From Blue Hill all the way up to Columbia Road, that's gang. That's all family in that area. But from the opposite side up, years ago, cats was feuding with the top up there. But things have changed over the years and shit. Shit got a little bit chill around there. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it was turned that one time. It was a firecracker around there. That's called the dead zone. That area is called the dead zone, bro. Like it was in the globe and shit. It was so many homicides and shit around that area. I mean,
Right.
not glorifying that, but that's how it is. A lot of people don't know Boston's like that, man. And sometimes in a good and bad way, it's kind of we need to put that out there because with Harvard and MIT out there, they try to cover that shit up, man. We lost a lot of soldiers in Roxbury, Dorchester, and Mattapan. And I don't believe the world knows that. A lot of black people have been lost out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I want you to stay on this vibe because I've been asking you the first person where I had somebody from Heat come over, but it was more of a freestyle. Um, I wanted because a lot of people, like you said, I'm one of the only. Well, it's a few people. I'm one of the only people out here in this sector. I see a lot of New York, New Jersey, and people like Boston on the same thing that you're talking about. But where they don't know about us, and that's what you mean. You don't really want to be glorified, but at the same time, you want it to be known that it gets crazy out here.
We got to do that, man. That's what hip hop was, man. Hip hop was a voice from the ghetto, bro. So we could let people know what was going on. See, in Boston, we don't have any hip hop artists, you know what I'm saying? Really out there, the voice what's going on in the city, especially from the hood. Like cats come from Cambridge, Worcester, and all that, but I mean Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, and South End, all that, the hood. So a lot of the world don't know what goes on out there, man. They think Boston's white, man. They think we in the UK or something like that, man. We right before Providence and Connecticut, nigga, it get hood. And to be honest, bro, we one of the real first gangster cities. We one of the first cities that had the subway station, the train system, and all that. So you could imagine any city with the train system, you know, there was niggas hanging around. Malcolm X, Farrakhan come from my city, bro. So they try to hide a lot of the black culture. You know what I'm saying? Me as an artist, I try to put that out there. And that's what it is. We gotta be the voice of that. We gotta keep pushing the culture of the city, bro. Cause it is a black culture in the city that they try to cover. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. That's
Yep.
what's up. I would say, so growing up in that environment once again, what type of what did you adapt from it? Like for trials and tribulations, I would say.
Shit. I've been through it all. I've been through jail, shot, lost a lot of homies, carried caskets, seen a few of my younger niggas go. Like I hung around long enough to see some of my younger cats go. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be more of a mentor, you know what I'm saying? And I had to witness some of my young niggas fall victim. Shit. We didn't lose we didn't take too many casualties when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? The game kind of changed where niggas are a little bit more cutthroat. Ain't no loyalty or love in the street. You know what I'm saying? Never really been that, but niggas are a little bit more snakers. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through it all, my nigga. I've been shot, like I said, but I've always done music. Like hip hop literally saved me, my nigga. Like no matter what trials and tribulations I went through, I always stayed committed to music. You know what I'm saying? I always seen some light at the end of the tunnel. So no matter what trips I took to South Bay, to Nashville Street, or whatever, I stayed down on my craft and I came home and got right back on it. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been doing music as long as I've been in the street. I just been dedicated to my music in some way. You know what I'm saying? I've had setbacks, but this music shit is what I've always wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. As a kid, what did you want to be growing up?
Shit, I wanted to be a dope boy, drug lord, but at the same time, I also wanted to be a b-boy. I've done graffiti. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the art. Like I grew up in the beginning of hip hop, so I'm a student of that shit. I'm a product of my environment. Like the first record I've ever heard was Curtis Blow playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? One of the first albums I had was Run DMC, the Christmas albums. You know what I'm saying? So I'm born in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Slick Rick, Greatest Adventure. I'm in this shit. So
And like you said, what type of reiterate what you said with like no one did that Malcolm been out here, was really from here in his young days, did Martin Luther King ran out here. Like did
yeah.
that put any type of impressions on you? Like has that like influenced the music anymore? Like put an extra push into you to and also being from Boston, and it's like we still ain't got no real definite rapper, like you said, maybe Cambridge's and the Jonah Lucas and whatever.
Yeah.
Even my boy Wally Sparks, Millie's, but it's never
Yeah,
really
yeah.
been nobody solid and not from where we're from, per se,
Nah,
Boston.
nah, it hasn't. But on some real shit, like the first Mars it was in my neighborhood on Interville. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up beneath of the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X and Farrakhan actually come from my hood. Farrakhan's from my hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the
Hmm.
last project I put out was called Boss Don. It was 22 records like Master P's last Don album, but it was called Boss Don with the X in the middle for Malcolm X. Me as an artist, I represent Roxbury to the heart. My name Snub means Swift Nature Union Belief. You know what I'm saying? I broke it down to an acronym, and my next project coming up is called Trap Activist. So me myself, I've took on leadership and pushing what Malcolm X and Farrakhan have tried to push through my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through all the bullshit in the street, so it's only right for me to have a message more positive in my music. And I also got a 13-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? So it has done a lot for me, and I've been through everything too. I've read the autobiography from Malcolm X while I was incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
when I was in the street, I didn't know as much as I learned when I read. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they actually from my hood. You know what I'm saying? But I experienced them coming up and shit like that, marching up the street and shit like that, coming after us for things we were doing in the community. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm more righteous, I should say.
Right.
Yeah,
I also like you use two things, not to be backwards with violence, but two things I want to say. Like you said, gang banging, but I mean like street gangs, but it's hats. Like I want you to break that down. Like what the gangs are out here, and like the vicinity, the like Interville, like you said, up the
yeah.
street. So Interville beef, and like
Boston,
where the distance.
I'm about to explain it right now, and it's good that you bring that shit up, bro, because I live in Atlanta right now, and I always explain like the separation. I grew up, my nigga. Only thing I know is gang banging and survival. Like the niggas I grew up banging with is right down the street, bro. Like we miss each other by inches. Like we go to the same gas station. We know some of the same bitches. We we could cross each other at any moment. And like you said, Boston's the only city where we don't really have Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm saying? Niggas jump on that shit in the system to hide underneath of that shit, but we got neighborhoods and projects. Like my hood is really Interville heat. The younger generation, my generation, we came with the Indian hats and KC for Killer Camp, and you got Magnolia Steelers, this Pittsburgh Steelers hats, you got Columbia Road Rockies, you got Brunswick, they were wearing the B hats and the Bruins hats. Like me being from Boston, I never wore a B hat until I got grown because that gang shit was so real. Academy, you got they wear the Brave hats. Heat Street wear the Miami Heat hat. You know what I'm saying? Greenwood, the Green Bay Packers, Franklin Hill, the Giant hats. Like Boston was really on that hat shit. And that jacket shit, that 8-ball jacket shit, man. You had to be somebody to wear all that shit. And I always been a young fly nigga, so to have that jewelry on and shit like that growing up when I grew up, you really had to let your nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Boston ain't that big, so nigga, it ain't hard to find you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, every hood has OGs, every hood has points on each other. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Ain't no hood got that many losses out there. Everybody out there banging. That's game bangers bad, bro. I always tell niggas that, but they get it fucked up because Harvard and MIT's out there. But I always say you could be at Harvard and in 10 minutes right around the corner you got Mission Hill. You know what I'm saying? And that's where people get fucked up. I feel like Boston, somewhere like DC, I always say like right around the corner from DC, you got so much game banging and drugs and shit like that, but you wouldn't know unless you went to DC. Boston, they do a good job hiding, and they glorify them motherfuckers. The mafias out there. You know what I'm saying?
Just like you left out, they always say you left out like Northeastern. Northeastern, what's right beside Northeastern?
Mission Hill. Mission Hill.
Right.
Mission Hill. You got Mission Hill, you got Ruggles, you got Mass Ave Hornets, you got Lenox Street, you got OP. You know what I'm saying? You got the OP Blazers, you got Lenox Street. You know what I'm saying? They were wearing the L hat, St. Louis hats. Like, that hat shit to get you fucked up in Boston. And niggas still stand on that. You got a lot of OGs that come home there and they live and die by that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, yeah. Yep. So that's what separates us from a lot of cities, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because that's what I was trying to get my man. But like I said, it was freestyle. My man from the Heat, and his name Berg too. But you probably know him. That's what I just wanted him to know. Like I used to tell people when I went down south myself, that like you will be. I mainly in the pen, so was in the pen growing up in Dorchester. So it's like every other street. Now you could go certain places, but like you said, I know places. You share stores. Like he said, sharing store. Like what type of explain to them that being into it with other people, and you gotta share. Y'all gotta go to that same liquor store. Like what does that feel like? What type of tense or what type of situation?
Bro, like man, that shit put you on the survival instinct at every second, my nigga. Like I always tell niggas, man, Boston's raw, and like if you got smoke with a nigga, you gonna bump into a nigga. And I hear a lot of cities talking about that spinning and sliding shit. You know how long Boston been on that? Like they say Chicago's wild. Just imagine if Roxbury was a whole city. Like, bro, the murder rate's high as shit in Roxbury, Mattapan, and Dorchester. You know what I'm saying? And you could ride through that in about 20 minutes. Through both. I mean, through all three. And bro, it just me being from Boston and living where I've been at for as long as I've been, bro. It's like, my nigga, I feel like I'm 9 years old, 10 years old. I feel like I've been reincarnated, my nigga, because I was already living like I was dead back home, bro. Like, nigga, you don't never know what you're gonna bump into that shit if you really out there in that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
You gotta really be on that. You gotta really be strapped. Like, niggas in the South, they keep them guns on them like fashion. You know what I'm saying? But in Boston, we wear that shit. It's on. We in the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's different because the risk factor is high. You didn't
right. So
a lot of cities experience that.
What would you say for like a kid? Like, what you say? Repeat that.
No, go ahead, big bro. Go ahead.
No, I was just asking you, what would you like? I mean, it's kind of early. I just would say, like right now, I'll just retrace this too. So you got shot. What was the situation with you getting shot?
Man, when I got shot, it was like, man, sleeping at the same time and not going with my conscience and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like surviving in the street, man, you gotta have instinct, man. I always tell people you can't read personalities or be able to read the environment and know when it's time to go, then you really don't need to play in the street. And that was one of them times where I second guessed myself. You know what I'm saying? So it was something that caught up with me, my nigga, because I was in the street. I'm not in the street now because I'm doing music and I'm a father, but it was something that was bound to come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What about your going to jail?
I got shot twice in that incident. The car I was in got shot 21 times. I was in like a little small, but I was in like a small Toyota Tercel, and my man was in the front seat. The car got towed and I got hit 2 times and I survived that shit. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God. Word up.
Wow. I'm glad you're here, Roy.
Yeah.
You like I said so far, like jail. Did when you went to jail, like how did you do? Like I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not one of them. Like, did you do a long time, or you just one of them in and out the bays? And I mean, like you said, I mean that ain't like it ain't nothing because we know that those COs was dirty. You could have lost your life because people have lost their life. But
Hell yeah.
so I mean, like, did it teach you anything being up in the bay and stuff like that?
Hell yeah. It taught me that time's valuable, but you can't get time back. Like, it's a whole nother world in there. Anybody that you don't see in the street, them niggas is right inside there walking around in the yard, my nigga. It's like you wasted time. You know what I'm saying? Being inside of there, bro. And me, nigga, you right. I've been in and out the Bay, in and out Nash. You know what I'm saying? I done fought cases that could have sent me to the feds, Superior Court, and all that shit. I done did all that shit. I fought trials and all that. I got out of that, man, the value of freedom, bro, and try to do right out here, bro, because they got a place for us and they never run out of space. You know what I'm saying?
Right, neither one of them.
Yeah, neither one
Um,
of them.
I would say like what you saying is I wrote it. You seem like right now upbeat, and of course because you got a talent, and you I mean it ain't just because you got a talent, but this is why I asked you about jail. Did it change you or do anything to you? It was like you see positive and upbeat. Where does that come from?
Shit, bro. My experiences, bro. Like, shit, when you go through so much bad, you learn to see the good in everything, bro. Like, I'm just happy to be here, my nigga, and I'm also saved, bro. And I don't really take shit for granted, my nigga. I have beautiful sons and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to the future just being here, my nigga. Anybody could take my place. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been through everything everybody else been through. A nigga could be here right now talking to you, bro. So, I'm
Right,
in a position to be heard, so I'm gonna say the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Last time I went through the system of Nash, I went through orientation with the nurse man, looked on the sheet where you sign in that. Bro, I had been in that building over 22 times. My signature was on that bitch 22 times. I'm not glorifying that shit, but I really come from that shit, and I'm just making a transition, my nigga. And I love it, bro. I like it better on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. No
Yeah.
doubt. I mean, shit. From what you know, what I'm saying like. Cause that's what I also tell people too. Like, like you said, you was in a whip and not whipping, and that's a difference too. I tell people like me always like on the buses, and like you said, you can't have beef and have it. Like people don't understand that. Or like, give me a scenario of what I'm about to tell you that I know that happened to you. Like, well, did like you chilling with a nigga for a couple of months, or he might have moved on the Ville for a couple of months, and you banging. You know what I'm saying? You got his back,
Mhm.
this nigga's not who he says he is, and then next thing you know, you got beef behind him, and you don't even fuck with the nigga no more.
That shit always be like that, bro. Because shit, my nigga, I'm one of them niggas, bro. I always tell people you gotta watch who you walk around the yard with, because if you walk around the yard with a nigga and a nigga gets swung on him, you can't say, "Oh yeah, that ain't my smoke. That's his smoke, bro." So you gotta be careful who you fuck with. Yeah, I done
Right,
fuck with you niggas, bro, and been left with they smoke, because if I fuck with you, nigga, I inherit your beef, and I ain't gonna fuck with nobody that don't fuck with you. But these niggas don't be about that shit, bro. Niggas be getting beat up. Niggas don't be standing on shit. You know what I'm saying? So you
right,
gotta be careful on how you handle your loyalty, bro. Because people will mishandle you. You know what I'm saying? What up?
right.
What up? What up?
Um, what I was gonna say besides, so when it comes to the music, like what besides music, you say do you make beats also?
Nah, but I'm my nigga, I ain't gonna say no. I make beats, but right now I just been focused on the artist shit, bro. It been hard enough to get me on track doing what I'm doing now, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
yeah, I fuck with the beats, but I just been on my artist shit, bro. Dropping project after project, my nigga. I got songs with Turk from the Hot Boys. I got a song with Fiend from No Limit. I got shit with LOG from the city. You know what I'm saying? I've done shit with
that's true.
Benzino and them. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Cool.
always people don't like that, but I say that Ed Oak's got to be the nicest from out here. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's people who got, but you know what I'm saying? As far as going the furthest, and then Conspiracy, I gotta give it up to Edo.
Yeah, Edo was a pioneer. Him and Guru. You can't be
Yeah,
Guru, my nigga.
Yeah, core
Yeah,
school. I always tell these dudes we be arguing them Brooklyn niggas be nah, that's ours. Like he
yeah,
left
come
because
on,
niggas
my nigga.
wasn't respecting him at home, and he made that move. Like you
Yeah, that's
transition,
all he
like you
did.
can't. Yeah, that's all that is. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all he did, my
It's
nigga.
like when you blow, nigga. It's just like when you blow, nigga. That niggas from Interville,
Yeah, my
nigga.
heart
He
at
out there.
home. Exactly.
Yeah, he out there. Hey,
These
when
blogs put Atlanta on the head end on me, and I put that shit there. Like I had to tell some niggas last time doing a write up on me, nigga. I'm not an Atlanta artist. I'm from Boston, but I'm just residing in the city. You know what I'm saying? I shout out to my Atlanta niggas too, cause I fuck with a lot of niggas down here, and I've been fucking with niggas down here. Niggas show mad love. Michael Bibbins, Bobby Brown, all them niggas down here. Niggas sprinkle day songs down here in Atlanta with them niggas show crazy love to Boston niggas, bro. And you hear New Edition more, you hear him in the city here, bro. Word.
right,
Yeah.
I done heard that. I might
Yeah.
come out there soon too.
Yeah. I
I
got you,
was
my
gonna say
nigga.
what you just elaborated on too. Have you so you said Edo from and have you done anything with any other side? Well, you said Turk and Edo. Have you, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna say if you have, you're not gonna mention the person. Have you ghost written for somebody?
But shit, I'll go over it for a few people. I ain't gonna say who though. A few people in the city, a few people out here where I'm at now. And hey, my nigga, few songs, bro. I'm in a few videos, few cameos and shit. I got my hands in a lot of shit. Word up. I got a clothing line also on T-shirt by Snub. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Websites on my IG page and shit. I've been pushing merch, but I got a clothing line
okay,
in fashion. Yeah, yep. It's
yeah,
Boston. It's Boston. It's Boston culture, Boston fashion and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
That's what's
I'm gonna
up.
see.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
I see you some shit, my nigga, so you could be out there like a billboard, nigga. I got you.
Yeah, definitely need to do that because I need to do the same thing off the building with this. The same thing, like I told before. I see you've been busy. You've been waiting to do this for a minute and still kicking with you, even
I see
after
you.
this. You know,
I see you been busy, and I salute everything that you doing, Ken. Real talk.
like I said, you know how home is and what you took them. I have to like choose and watch what I'm doing because I can't. This what you know. Everybody be mad. Some people see me with this. Oh, you had them up there, like so. I
It's
gotta,
crazy,
you know,
bro.
finish.
It's crazy like that back home, and bro. And it's like for it to be so small is wild like that. That's what's fucking us up from getting this rap shit. It's like niggas got to
Right,
be able to unify, bro. Like I'm bigger than that, my nigga. Even though I
right.
was part of the bullshit, like you can't be a part of the problem and be the solution. Like niggas got to get it together, my nigga, straight up. And that's when you bring
That's what,
Snub.
like I said, I had a phone interview with a nigga from Heat, and that's what he gave it up. And that I respected the most. He said out of the whole time is he was just like, yo, even though you know they got certain beefs or whatever, he was just like, yo, if you pumping good music, and you know, I'm just not gonna fuck with you, chilling with you, but nigga, I'm gonna bump your music, I'm gonna copy your music and fuck with you on that level because he want to see everybody out here win. I was like, yo, that's some real shit coming from because I know how that shit is.
Same
Um,
on my nigga. I feel the same way, my nigga. I feel the
you know what I'm
same way.
saying? That I mean, it's real because we come from the same shit, man. That's why it's crazy. It should be popping off the way it do. So far, man, how many albums or mixtapes you done put out?
Shit, I done put about 7 mixtapes, and right now is on my first album out. It's a deluxe. I mean, it's like I said, the first one was 22 records. It's called Boss Don, and I dropped the deluxe version. It's Boss Don. That's with 17 more records, my nigga. I got Ed OG on it. I got Turk from the Hoppers. I got Fiend. I got Mr. Serve on. I got my man Absolute
Oh, you got
Static.
all the old kind of
Yeah, I got my man P3G Trap from South Carolina. I got my man Kokazi. I got production from niggas from Detroit, 808 Jack Boys, my man Doughboy on the track from Chicago.
excuse me.
That shit loaded, my nigga. I got Young Man on there. A lot of shit. Niggas sleep on that track, on that album, but it's legendary already, my nigga. Straight up. I
I
appreciate
feel
you
you
having me.
got less. Yeah, that's what's up. No problem, bro. You know, it's home team, bro.
Yeah,
Um, I'm also say how you been? Are you comfortable doing shows and shit? You did a lot of shows already, or you just
hell
looking
yeah.
forward to now?
I did everything back home, nigga. That's why I had to hit the road. Shit wasn't too much else for me to do besides get tricked out of my position or something, my nigga. Like I did Samuels. I was doing Samuels. I was doing the Dublin House, man. I've been doing this shit for a while. Even out here where I'm at,
Okay.
I've been doing these little hole in the walls and shit like that. Shit, I done tap into the soil, my nigga. Well, but I done fell back while this
Right.
COVID shit was going on and trying to build up my worth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So these niggas had a bag when I walked through this time around. You know what I'm saying? I had to fall back, try to get my
Yeah.
shit. Yup.
Yeah. That's what's up. Let me see. It's a few more, but what I usually do, man, I got this little game that I usually doing, man. It's either or. It's no right or wrong with it. So excuse me, I got excuse me. You ready to fuck with it? It's either or on these questions.
All right, let's get it.
Um, money or power?
Power.
Fight or shoot?
Shoot.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Corona or Heineken?
Heineken. I just was drinking on a Heineken. My nigga.
Douce or Remy? Right. Douce or Remy?
I'm old school, so I'm gonna go with the Remy. Do say I though, but I'm gonna fuck with the Remy.
Um, car or SUV?
I take the SUV, nigga. I got a family with me. I got the gang with me.
All right. Adidas or Nike?
Adidas always. I know you shouldn't even ask that. You know what I was gonna say. My old head be on. I don't say
Natural or weave?
natural,
Let me see. Boobs or fatty?
fatty.
City or country?
Man, I fuck with the woods, man. We gotta go back to agriculture. You know, that's where we come from, with the woods, my nigga. We country people, my nigga. The woods. Word up.
I guess hustle before you go crazy. Butter Flav.
Hard, my nigga. I'm a crack dealer, my nigga. I don't know for the motherfucking weed. I smoke some motherfucking weed shit, my nigga. I'm a crack dealer, nigga. Hard. I'd rather not sell either one, but shit the hard. Unless I got a spit I fuck with the smoke, but rather not push either one, my nigga. I got product. Word up.
Right. Condo or mansion?
Mansion.
Boat or plane?
Plane.
Beef or fish?
Fish.
40 cal or 38?
40. The 40. On the line right.
Benz,
Oh, I'm riding. What you say,
ben,
baby?
Benz or Beamer? I'm trying to get away from that, nigga.
The BMW, my nigga, the Beamer.
Light or dark?
Dog,
Thick or thin?
thick,
Us or me?
us,
Build or destroy?
destroy,
Looks or substance?
substance,
That's not right. Fast food or home meal?
home meal,
Fast beat or slow beat?
shit. I fuck with the slow beat, my nigga. They gonna catch the flow. I'm gonna put it in their face, my nigga. The slow beat. I fuck with the slow beat, so they gonna understand me. Slow beat.
Meek or Drake?
I fuck with Meek from the trenches. I fuck with Meek.
Cousin Stiz or Jonah Lucas?
The homie cousin Stiz, my nigga. I like cousin Stiz. Yeah, I fuck with Cousin Stiz, my nigga. The homie cousin Stiz.
Lock your doors and grab the hammer. Boston or Atlanta?
Shit, my nigga. I gotta say home, bro. I love home, my nigga. Word. I love home, bro.
Calm or loud?
Calm.
Gold or
Collective.
platinum?
Gold.
Guess what the thotty. Bed or couch? I missed
Couch,
that
man.
too.
I'd rather take the
I
sofa. The
missed
sofa, the bed get you too comfortable, nigga. I won't feel like I'm in a trap. Real talk.
why because I think I skipped this. Wifey or thotty?
Wifey.
Damn. Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes, my nigga. Popeyes. I don't see why
Lob-
everybody Popeyes.
Lobster or crab legs?
Crab legs. Your boy
MJ
forget.
or LeBron?
You said in jail what?
MJ or LeBron?
MJ.
Grove Hall or downtown?
Downtown. The heart of the city, downtown. Downtown. I done put my time. I done put my business downtown. Gold mine, downtown, my nigga. City boy,
Oh,
downtown.
mhm. Casket or cremate?
Cremate, so I can still be around. Where the essence of my ashes, I motherfucker smoke my ashes up like Pop, my youngest.
Trini or Haitian?
I fucks with my Haitian folks, nigga. I grew up with Haitians, my nigga. All my niggas is Haitian. Haitians some good people, my nigga. Trini's also. I fuck with Trini's too, but I'm gonna say Haitians, my nigga. I fuck with the Haitians, bro. Trini's too. My family's Trini and shit, so my family's Trini.
Box or head?
Yeah,
Rich or famous?
famous.
Love or hate?
Hate.
Pain or pleasure?
Pain.
All right. So we back to a few more questions. Um, when it comes to like your rapping skills and stuff, is your lyrics or your delivery you feel is which one is the better one of the two?
My delivery. My delivery, my nigga. The way I'm pronouncing shit, the way I'm saying shit, the way I'm phrasing shit. That's what makes me stand out. Real talk. That's what separates me from everybody else.
Because that's what I was the next question I was gonna ask you is
Mhm.
what differentiate you from other artists?
Shit, my story. Shit, my story is unique. What I'm talking about. Shit, like you said, my delivery. How I'm saying things and shit. Shit, the knowledge that I know. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of shit. Word up. I'm kind of polished, my nigga. I've been around doing this shit for a while too. Real talk. So I know what I'm doing. Like I've been through every style. I've been through every phase. You know what I'm saying? I know went lyrical. I done read the dictionary at the time. Nigga, I was around through So like I just transformed. I just formed into my own shit. This shit light work for me, my nigga. I rap how I talk. You know what I'm saying?
What are your goals in this industry?
Shit, man. This music shit just a platform for me to do something greater. I feel. Word up. Educating my nigga, pushing the culture forward, bro. Giving back to the community, bro. Being a pillar in the community, bro. Word up. Through my
Yeah,
music,
that's
my nigga, or through me reaching
mhm.
people, you know what I'm saying, physically, bro. Word.
That's what I'm saying. Do you see yourself doing something entertainment wise besides rapping?
Yeah, probably acting, probably getting into movies. playing some positive roles. You know what I'm saying? Putting some black people in some better light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. I can see me playing in some movies. I've played in some
Some
movies. I've done some local movies in the hood. I'm in a movie called Bullet Full of Knowledge, my nigga. I'm playing this homie Dejean and shit. Word. It's a positive movie and shit.
okay. What's
Mm-hmm.
the name? Hazel be having a lot of films. I don't know if you ever met him.
Yeah, I've heard of him though. I seen a couple of them pictures and shit. Them shits is dope.
Um, what else was I? As far as I like it, what would you say? Like the swag, your style is like.
Shit. It's a mixture of shit, of course, everything myself, but I've been inspired by like Scarface, Tupac, Nas, them three. Scarface, Tupac, Nas. What up?
Like I said, does it? Are you totally like? Is your swag outside the booth the same? Like if somebody listen, do you think somebody listen to your music and then see you and be like, "That's not him." Like,
Hell nah. Hell nah. Shit, I rap the way I talk, bro. Like I said, shit. I got a lab in a little setup in my spot, but I always been like one of them niggas. Like I do music, bro, all the time, but I be living, bro. I really don't be going as hard as niggas think I do. Like, as much as I've been behind the wall, niggas ain't never seen me rap in jail. Like, I ain't never been walking around with a notebook rapping up there. I usually get out. I'll be writing up in there, but I usually be quiet with that shit and get out and record that shit. Like, I've always took it serious to the extent of on some independent hustle type shit, trying to get my music out there, my nigga. But my shit just raw, bro. Like it is what it is. Like even where I'm at right now at the crib, I get up and record when I wake up. I go to sleep recording. So I'm spitting shit how I'm living, my nigga. I'm living how I rap. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And
right,
niggas that know me know that. Real talk. The life that I'm living right now is a little bit different than it once was, but shit, I'm still spitting that shit. It's me.
do you think that you could step into the battle rap arena?
Nah, I can't fuck with that battle rap shit, my nigga. Hold up. I can't fuck with that battle rap shit. I can fuck with it. My shit hard like that, but
Right,
shit, I'm more about
it's
putting out.
different.
Yeah, I'm more about putting out albums and shit. Like even though I'm from up top, my nigga, I grew up beneath of Master P, nigga, Tony Draper, Jay Prince, and my nigga, I learned the independent hustle at a young age, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Word. Yeah. I feel like that's why a lot of New York artists ain't getting on, man. Them niggas out there battling and shit, thinking that they spit a few bars that they gonna get on. I remember I went to a 106 Park audition, bro. I was the only nigga out there with CDs, bro. Niggas thought I was on. I'm passing out CDs out there. Niggas had backpacks on in line trying to get on by going there spitting the verse and shit, man. I'm out there passing out CDs to everybody in the line. You know what I'm saying? Word.
right.
Yeah, so I,
That's
I
what's up.
kind of, yeah, I always do about pressing up some shit, bro. I press up some shit real quick. Word.
So we kind of touched this a little bit. This will probably be like the last couple of questions. Um, being does that like do you have an extra kick in the like an extra little strength in you just not having no major like that the whole world knows of a Boston rapper? Does that like do you got some extra in you that just keeps you going knowing that like there's nobody who really pop from out here?
Hell yeah, shit. That's my motivation every day, my nigga. I was just telling my peoples, my nigga, like shit. I done came across almost every artist in Atlanta, my nigga, and I've been in their face, like yo, Rock Spray, Boston, 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 Boston. I take pride in that shit, my nigga, and I always say that we don't have a voice in hip hop. It's gonna be dope when the right person opens that door and show love to the people that deserve it from the city. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look out for each other. That's what it's all about, unifying and shit like that. But hell yeah, I love where we come from, my nigga, because I know the potential and I know the talent that we have in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No
I
doubt.
don't even do a lot. I don't even do a lot of interviews, my nigga. But I feel like even us doing this is added to the culture. You know what I'm saying? We pushing for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. That's basically all I got for now, man. I want you to also, you can add in anything that you want to say that I didn't ask you that you you felt like you want the world to know, and also if you got a mix CD or you got something out, and let us know your handles, let them know your handles, and that'll be it.
Shit. Go get y'all some clothes, man. High end fashion, dope ass fashion, my nigga. I'm the new Velon, the new Virgil, nigga. Iceberg Snub, teachers by Snub. You go to my website on my IG page, Iceberg Snub, ICEBURG_SNUB Snub. And go check out the album Boss Don on all streaming platforms and the deluxe version. My new album on the way, Trap Activist, coming soon. Uh-huh.
And the last part can you also let everybody know what the ice snub, what your name means, as it seems to be like you're talking about some hustling or gun. Let the acronym be known what it is. The
Yeah.
acronym.
Iceberg, I got Iceberg from the Donald Gomes novels and shit like that. Because I'm spitting real life stories and shit like that. They kind of poetic and shit like that. So I added that name, but I've always been called Snub, my nigga. It went from Dub to Snub. And but I broke it down to an acronym just for that reason. So Snub means strength, nature, unity, and belief for all those out there and shit like that. I broke it down to acronym so people wouldn't think that. You know what I'm saying? Or but I didn't
All
want
right.
I didn't want to lose that ruggedness, that Roxbury-ness from uh, yeah, but
That's what's up, man.
I appreciate the interview, my dog, T History and all that, my nigga. Word, keep pushing, my nigga. What
No
up?
doubt. Thanks for coming through and doing this, man. Representing Boston Beantown, man. 617 in the building. One of Interville's
Uh-huh.
finest has dressed the stage, man.
Well,
I
Iceberg.
thank y'all for coming out. Remember he got an Instagram with clothing along with his music on his Instagram, which is his name is right there. Everybody, I thank y'all for coming out and watching this once again. I respect y'all, love y'all. Until the next time, got to get it right, baby, and we getting it right. 100.
Threes.